What's going on, everybody? Anthony, ℙ𝔸𝐿 Mafia. Welcome to episode 20 of our live stream. Still untitled, but it's okay. What's going on with everybody? I got a great panel tonight. I'm going to do a quick introduction, though I don't think anybody here needs it. Well, let's start with Will. What's going on, my friend?
Dude, happy to be here, man. I don't know. You do got to come up with a name for this show. Maybe it can just be All for the Nookie.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Nookie, bro.
Yeah,
all for the Nookie, bro.
why not that, man? That's
all
simple. It's effective. You live your life by it. So I mean, you might as well just put it in the live stream, bro. And also, you're showing the guns tonight, and I'm not. So I feel.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
You could have brought them.
All for the Nookie.
I could just rip this off. I'll just rip the sleeves.
All for the Nookie.
Right, you can do that too.
Yeah, show my strength, bro. That's pure strength.
Yeah. Oh man, that's great, man. Well, it's cool, man. I'm glad you're able to make it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
What's up,
as
bro?
well? Of course, Will. Of course. How you doing tonight, man? Glad you've been able to make me too, man.
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great. It's been a good day. It's been a great day. You know, got up, went to the gym, came home, ate a little bit, went out, got some Cold Stone with the missus. You know, got my vegan ice cream, so I was happy about that. You know what I mean? Came home, finished my meme, and now I'm on the show, bro.
I see the meme.
Yeah, the meme is incredible,
the meme is
bro.
out.
Yeah,
the meme is
out.
me.
The meme is out. It's going to be circulated. I guarantee about a good 100 or 300 likes towards that meme. Like
Yeah, already 𝐷𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 said this is a pretty legit edit for real.
It is, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, man. That one's pretty good.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. Well, finally, Jay, man, brother cousins. What's up, brother?
What's up with you, brother? Happy to be here. It is Saturday Night Live. Let's get it on and popping. Can't wait to talk.
I know, right? Saturday Night Live. See, I couldn't use that name. I think that's taken.
Oh yeah.
You could try.
Nah, that's all good. So hell yeah, Mario El Professoro should be coming, but he's detained at the moment. So when he gets here, he'll be here. So that'll be pretty awesome.
Yes,
let me see what's
Weird God
up in here right now too, man. Real quick, just see here. We got Will C, FatBatman. I show you guys, but we got my emojis that don't come through here in StreamYards. 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐻𝔸𝐿, 𝗏𝐿𝐿𝐿 as well up in the house. The Collector, Simon, King Dingaling, Local Lou. What's poppin', people? Hell yeah. What's up, Lou? Uncommon Flex, Maniac UK. I just got a thing alert that I haven't fixed yet, but that's dope. I'll get to it in a second. Big Tog Pound 1, the Thors also up in here. Ant-Man, Hector V, Renz. We got a lot of people in here already. What is going on, guys? 𝕄𝐻𝐿𝐿𝐿. There you are. Speak of the devil. What's up, man? What is going on, dude?
What up?
What up?
Hell yeah. I'm leaning towards passing on Joker since I need to stay focused.
Oh,
wow.
We'll talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Three Dudes mashup as well. What else do we have in here? I'm trying to go through all of this stuff, man. Soul Nightmare, what's going on as well? DT Artman, OneSixthJedi, Jerry. Am I missing anybody here? I believe I am. Ashley Chase, what's up, dude? How you doing tonight, man? Doc Smizzle, also in the house.
Smizzle.
Ladies man, 727, what's going on? Got my taxes done and I'm getting 1,000+.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
There you go.
So, yeah, man, let's do it, dude. That's badass, man. So Andrew James, man, $5 super chat, man. Thank you so much, brother. He says, yo, my brother, what's good? Happy to catch you on time. Yes. Much love, brother. Jay, Will, you guys rock. 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿, you cool too. Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much, dude. That's badass. We'll see. Will C's also in the house. Loving the Blade Runner background. Right. Thanks, man. You love that cyberpunk stuff, man. I love it. Universal Key as well. What is going on, my friend? We got brother Cousins in here. We need to get him on a panel sometime.
I know, right?
Mr. McPickle also in the house, man. Trexler Historical Art. Gene, what is going on, my friend Gene? And Negan as well is here, and Gunslinger. What's going on, man? Ooh. Trying to get through everybody. Everybody's pouring in right now, man. It's awesome. Jason as well. 16Salvo. What's going on, man? What's up, family? Hope everyone is doing great this weekend. Hope you're having a great weekend too, brother. And Graham, Jedi Knights Watch. What's up, Mafia and panel? What's up, Graham? How you doing, man?
What's up, Ryan?
Hell yeah, dude. Cool. So, I guess we can get right into this, man. Shall we? Or, no, we talked. No, you know what? Before we even start, man, 𝐿𝐿, you got to tell me, bro.
What's up?
Because you said it 5 minutes ago. I've been thinking about it this whole time. How does vegan ice cream taste?
Bro, it tastes like ice cream.
Yeah,
just regular, just
like literally
just,
things like regular ice cream.
I've had it before. It's good.
Here's the thing: it's not with regular milk, because I don't drink regular milk at all. Of course, you know that I am dairy free. I don't have eggs. I don't do anything like that. So it's a double-edged sword for me because I'm actually a vegan and vegetarian. So I don't eat meat. But the ice cream basically is made from oat milk. So you can have either oat milk or, you know, almond milk. The one I get is from
almond milk's
actually
good.
yeah. So it's oat milk. So yeah, and I usually get it with like just crushed cashew stuff like that. Yeah, it's incredible, bro. Like it's incredible, and and on top of that, it's from Cold Stone, bro. So you know, it's amazing.
Love Cold.
Oh, so they make it there. Okay.
Yeah,
oh, you're right. You
make
did
it-
say you went to Gold.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I went there, and it's crazy because the nephew works there. So
Oh,
The hookup. Okay.
yeah,
Nice.
so definitely. But like,
Okay.
yeah, it was nice, man. We went and you know, it's our little date night because I had to go out and do some photography for Toya's page. So, you know, she puts up new outfits and stuff like that. We go out do some, you know, photography for her and stuff like that. So I got that. It was exciting for it because we actually went we went to this mansion, bro.
Wow.
And like, yeah, like literally went to this mansion. It was one of those situations where it said, like, now they said no trespassers, but they welcomed us on and just let us take pictures and stuff like that. So it was,
That's dope.
yeah, it was decent, man. It was like the sun hit at the right time. So yeah, it rained, so she was a bit bummed out. But then the sun just came right back out, and it was, we started seeing it, set a little bit. So we just went out, started taking pictures. So it was a good day, bro. It was a definitely a good day. But yeah, man, you got it. Vegan ice cream is on point, bro. Straight up.
I will have to try it. I will have to try it.
It is safe. It's definitely safe on your stomach. So
that would be good. Yeah, because dude, lactose,
Mhm.
we don't get along well.
Yeah,
The
bro.
collector says I do the opposite, and I do
Oh,
keto.
they do keto, yeah.
Okay, I was keto for a while. I got back on it, man. I got fat. I don't know what happened. I wasn't this
That's
fat
buffness,
6 months
bro.
ago.
That ain't fat.
Nah, man, dude, I'm serious. Go look at my videos like 6 months ago. I'm like skin and bones, bro. But then I stopped doing my keto and started eating like shit, like, pizzas and pastas and all the stuff I love.
How to do it.
So,
Pizza Hut, bro.
Cologne
damn,
Collector
look at
says,
wow, fucking Hector, bro. Been on keto for 2 years. I lost 200 pounds.
Damn,
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
what's
congrats,
That's
bro.
impressive, bro.
Congrats.
That's
Because
all.
it works.
You went from
And I
like looking
felt
like
better.
Hector now to brother cousins. That's what's up.
Yeah, no
It's
kidding.
true, bro.
Wow, man. Wow. Well, we can talk about health all day, but that's not what we're here for.
Hell yeah, bro.
We can be fat, we can be skinny, but we collect, right? So,
Or we
It's
can
true.
go-
It's
so I
true.
want to talk about this. I'm gonna bring this one up over here for you guys. I guess I could bring up a banner for just a minute, and then we'll probably take it down.
Mhm.
But I'm talking about Hot Toys being overwhelmed.
Mhm.
So if you can indulge me for a moment, I've created a slideshow of about 40 figures that mostly are not out yet.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, we saw the artillery trooper. He's technically out in Hong Kong, but not through Sideshow. And
Yeah.
we can argue the semantics about that another time. But the fact is, I feel like there are way too many figures not out yet. And
Mhm.
it's hard for me being a Star Wars collector. I know, Lael, you're almost, well, you not exclusively, but everything Star Wars you're going to pick up. So, with all of these releases coming, I'm kind of torn with my wallet, right? Because I know like a lot of people, and I think most of us on the panel don't pre-order anymore.
Yeah.
But I actually, let me actually start with you then. I'm wondering what your thoughts are on this in general, because, this is a lot of releases, and this is for 2022. This isn't 2023. I didn't put in like Axe Wolves, Costco Reeves. This is
You
just
might as
for
well
this
put
year.
2023 because a lot of these we won't probably see until 2023. I mean, because there's just way too many to actually hit the release date. Like right now, how many Star Wars figures right now are we looking at that are, pretty much the release date is going to be pushed? We're talking about Anakin. We're talking about already. We saw that, Jango was pushed. We have the Clone Wars Darth Maul. That's, pretty much I guarantee will probably be pushed unless they just
It
sneak
says
it out.
March right now.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like we're looking at all these figures. Ahsoka, the Mandalorian Ahsoka, Rosario Dawson version, of course, the best version.
Yes.
Might be pushed. So I think we're going to actually experience a lot of these. They're going to probably be pushed like close to fourth quarter. You know what I mean? To be quite honest, because there's so many, and they've shot themselves in the foot. And here's my thing: we're having this discussion, and what did they put out? They were talking about, Hot Toys is, or they're not even, I don't think they're guaranteeing, but they're saying that what they're going to do now is move up the release dates to like 6 to 8 months. You know what I mean? And this is what they're talking, either 6 to 8 or 8 to 12, something like that. They're going to move up the release dates. That's effing impossible, bro. Like it's not, I don't think they're going to, there's no way in my personal view that are going to be able to satisfy that, bro. You can't guarantee something. Hey, and got Moff Gideon, I forgot all about that. And all of these,
see, I got all these in here that you're going to be like, holy shit, I forgot this is coming.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I completely forgot. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how they're going to satisfy this, I have no idea. But yeah, I think, bro, it's going to be rough. It's really, really going to be rough. You know what I mean? And it also, I guess it also, depends on production size as well. But yeah, it's going to be a struggle, bro. It's definitely going to be a struggle. But I am happy. I'm happy that Ahsoka released. Clone Wars Ahsoka released before Loki, because I would have been pissed.
I actually removed her from the slide.
Yeah, like I would have been super pissed if
she knows when we're getting Loki.
Yeah, I'd have been pissed if she would have came out before if Loki would have came out before her, bro. I would have been over.
I know.
But I was happy about that. So now I'm good. I'm really, really, really good. But like honestly, Hunter, look at that, bro. I'm looking at this like, damn, I'm forgetting about a lot of these that are coming that
I'm bringing back the memories for you guys.
Yeah. So it's just like, like who knows? Now I didn't forget about. There's no way in hell that I forgot about Fennec. Fennec is on my radar. Of course not. And I actually the thing is though, I'm getting to the point now that I'm like, I'd much rather you take your time and release it the right way. Give us, literally take your time and do it. But the thing is, they got to stop guaranteeing these release dates. They really do. They have to stop guaranteeing or saying it's going to release on this quarter around this time. You can't guarantee that.
No,
it's never going to happen. You know what I mean? It's never going to happen. Like you can't, you know what I mean? And I think the reason why other companies are able to do that, because again, it's the size. They're not releasing multiple figures all at once. You know what I mean? Like they're taking their time. I think it's just Hot Toys just trying to get ahead, of themselves. It's just like us, they're like us when we pre-order or when we used to pre-order. Everything that dropped, I'm pre-ordering that. I'm pre-ordering day one. And then you look back and you're like, oh shit. Like way too many right now. So
and that's a problem where a lot of people, and again, we may be an exception to the rule where a lot of people have pre-ordered, and when they push back, well, sometimes as we've seen, they push back in blocks. So before you know it, you're getting 3 to 4, 5 sideshow final confirmation orders, shipping notices.
Yep.
And then you're getting hit, and this is a lot of money. I mean, $200, $300, $400 depending on the figure. I mean, let me switch it around and go to Jay, brother Cousins, on that. And we've talked about this a little bit, right? Because we do, as Leo mentioned, we forget. We forget. I think oftentimes there's an announcement, we get caught up in this instant hype. We're like, oh, look at that Scout Trooper Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Even coming out.
And then you forget, and then like a year and a half or 2 years goes by. Or sometimes 2+, like I was mentioning, getting delays and things. It's like, as you want to pick these up, I mean, you've stopped pre-ordering, right? So, I mean, what are your general thoughts with like this overwhelming amount, this constipation of Hot Toys, if you will?
That's the reason why I pretty much stopped pre-ordering. It was just, it's too much and not enough coming out. And then you forgetting stuff, and then other stuff comes out, and then you're just backed up. And you're like, oh, I forgot I even pre-ordered this. Or it's something that you're waiting on, and then the delays. So my thing was, that's why I stopped pre-ordering. I was like, it makes no sense. I could use that money for other things. And that's just, one of the reasons why I completely stopped pre-ordering. One of the many reasons why I stopped completely pre-ordering. To just echo what Leo was saying about them actually being able to catch up and know they won't be able to catch up. I think pretty much in order for them to catch up and in order for them to do this 6 to 9 month release that they're planning to, and I mean, look, we all know why they're doing it. They know that companies like Queen Studios, J&D, all of them are on their ass right now. So us as collectors are going to have options when we didn't have options. The only options we had with Hot Toys was Sideshow, and Sideshow quality can't compare to Hot Toys at all. But with Queen Studios, it seems that they're putting that heat up under their ass right now. So my thing is, I think they can make that. They can do these 8 to 9 months. But the only thing that it depends on how much money are they willing to spend on production. They're going to have to up their production chains. I've been even saying, I'm thinking I'll give it a couple years. I with this whole license, with them holding the license to Disney, to all these Disney properties, I can really see them starting a production factory in America. I see that happening. I know they're a Hong Kong based company, and I know it's a lot of tradition with that, and also just a lot of different business ties with that. But because these properties are so big and this is American IP, I think it would behoove them to really open up a chain in America. Now, the thing is, I don't know how that's going to go. Will it be a dip in quality? Because if they open up an extra chain and there's a dip in quality, there goes Hot Toys. But I think that would be quality and accuracy is their thing. It's always been their thing. That's like their mission statement. So I don't see it going down, even if they were to up their production chain, but they're going to have to do that to compete with these other companies. And I think it's only, I think they've seen it. And I think they were also a company that were many toy companies. I know Blitzway as well, were hit very hard by the pandemic. So now that and I'm not sure what's going on over there, but I did hear that things over there were COVID was kind of picking back up again. So I'm not sure how all that is going as well, but in a world where things are kind of going back to normal, I would definitely see them up in their production chains, maybe doing, making another production facility or doing a production facility in America just to keep up. Because you're right, I don't know how they're going to get all these out. I don't know how that's going to be possible. Within a calendar year, unless they come in with that storm. And to be honest with you, we're almost 4 months in. A quarter of the year is almost done already. So we got what, 3 releases? So they're gonna have to step it up.
Agreed, man. Will, before I gather your thoughts, I should probably gather my thoughts. Geez, sorry, man.
It's all good, man.
I got a couple of super chats here I just wanted to address really quick. Anthony, another fellow Anthony, dude, what is up, my man? Thank you so much. $2 super chat. He says, "What's up, guys? Can't wait for those releases." Dude, I'm telling you, we got a little ways to go. I tried to project it, and it was like they would need to release 4 figures per month until the end of the year to catch up. Wow, that's not going to happen. That's Star Wars. That's Star Wars. So,
and that's the thing. Here's the crazy part about it is we thought there would be an influx of releases as of right now because of, coming off of, the Chinese New Year and, that, and, knowing that they had so many, it's the complete opposite. It's slow. It's been almost as slow as it was during the actual holiday itself.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I agree. Carlos, $10 super chat, man. Thanks, Carlos, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Carlos, man, the man. He says Queen Studios isn't competing with direct IPs, but more of a would you rather have these Troopers, Spideys, and Iron Man, or this amazing Joker with a wool jacket and a real wood base? It's true, brother. That is true. And we're going to talk about this Queen situation here after this, but thank you, Carlos, so much, man. I do appreciate it, brother. Will.
Yeah, man.
Do I need to ask, or
no? I think I got it. So I think what I gather you're asking about, like the delay in Hot Toys production schedule and what maybe they will or should do about it.
Yeah, and your feelings on that as a collector. Now I know you don't quite grab everything Star Wars, but I know you do gravitate towards certain figures from the property. So is it a big concern for you, or is this business as usual?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, it's, I guess, more business as usual, just because I kind of know what to expect with Hot Toys at this point. But I do agree with the sentiment that's been expressed by you guys that they are overwhelmed. I mean, I think that's pretty clear. I mean, they haven't even released Hawkeye figures. They haven't put out that classic Loki. They haven't put out a lot of stuff, right? Toby and Andrew, they haven't put out the final Tom Holland suit. That was an extremely popular film, and those figures have not come out yet. Electro, right? Those are the figures that we haven't seen yet. So clearly they're running behind. And that, I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon. But I do think Brother Cousins makes a good point about maybe opening up additional production venues where you could have something maybe in America if they had the legality wise to do that, or opening up another factory maybe in Hong Kong or wherever else they need to kind of ramp up their production, as long as quality maintains consistent, as long as there's a way for them to do that and the cost isn't something crazy, because it's so much speculation with Hot Toys. We never know the insides of what costs what and how much they can do, and you know what their production schedule even really looks like. It's so hard to say. But I would say that, yeah, I mean, for me, it's just kind of business as usual. I think everything gets delayed, and I think with Hot Toys, I think we've come to expect that, hey, like 𝐂𝐿 kind of was with Ahsoka. Eventually, you're just going to get it when you get it, right? It's like, I think if we expected to hit the expected delivery date, I think that's at this point just unrealistic. I don't think they very rarely hit, from what I've seen lately, very rarely hit the estimated window. So I would always expect at least a couple month delay, unless maybe it's a Mandalorian or someone like that where they want to rush it and get it out because it's hot. So, or an Iron Man maybe. But even Iron Man got delayed a few times for Endgame. So, you know, it's even that is not immune to this delay process. But for me, I think it's just business as usual, man. We'll have to talk more about the Queen thing, because that's really interesting to me, because I think maybe people are jumping the gun just a little bit in terms of how they're changing their collecting habits, because I think we also need to be careful not to maybe this term isn't perfectly applicable, but like bite the hand that feeds. Like, I think we're doing that a little bit, because I think Hot Toys has given us such great things for a long time. Yeah, they do some shit that we don't always love, but they've given us a lot of the majority of our collection. I think collectors have somewhat turned on them a little bit fast. Yeah. So after one figure, so with Queen, you know, we'll get to that topic, but I just, yeah, it's one figure. So we'll see if they're able to, you know, even release that figure on proto quality. It might not even be as good as the proto.
That is, yeah, there's so many, and many factors. We'll get to that. We'll definitely,
but Hot Toys, it's the delays to me are status quo. It's just, you know, COVID's part of it, just production, but they're clearly overwhelmed, no doubt about it. Now they have Obi-Wan coming, and they're about to do more figures from that.
That's where I'm really talking about. Not so much where I feel like that the community is, I don't even like saying turning their back on them, right? Because we don't really have loyalty to any one company. At least I don't. No, I mean, I have a loyalty to the company I work for, but I often, or, you know, I seldom even disclose or promote because, well, I got integrity. There's, you know, anyway, whatever. The point is, you know, aside from that, you know, with Hot Toys in general, it's like, hey, listen, if you're, you know, putting out all these announcements and then taking 2 years to put them out, and then you have Sideshow like even further delaying them. I just think people as a whole, is, you know, a Hot Toys collector or 6-scale collector, it's getting a little tiring. You know what I mean? It's just getting a little tiring. It's like dragging out, and I don't know why the production takes so long. Again, you know, as you stated, you know, they're privately owned. They don't really disclose any information. Yeah. When they announce multiple announcements, you know, figure reveals, it makes me wonder. I saw Negan Army post that earlier as well, and I felt that maybe it is kind of like a Ponzi scheme. Maybe who knows? Maybe they are announcing a ton of figures so that they can get, you know, garner all these purchase orders to pay for the figures that they can't pay for. I don't know. Maybe that's just, I try to look at all angles is my point. So maybe that's why there's these delays. Who knows? It wasn't maybe always that situation. Maybe the illness out there that hit us, you know, really threw a wrench in it, right? I mean, we know right now Hong Kong, or a lot of China even, is shut down. It's been it's as worse it's been since Wuhan. So, you know, I know factories are closed right now. That, you know, so what happens? You know, I mean, the faucet still needs to run. And if it's not, then you gotta recover, you gotta coop those losses. So I don't know. It's just a little irritating to me, just as a human, you know, as a collector. It's like, we don't really have full agents. It's like, yo, if you guys tell me you're gonna do this,
But you know what? See, I'm I'm going to sound real crazy here, where I'm actually happy right now that there are some delays, and the reason why I say that, I got Star Wars Celebration coming up in May, and I need to start
It's
saving
true.
for.
It's true.
I got to slow down a
sometimes
little
these
bit.
lulls are nice,
Right.
right?
Yeah, the lulls are
It is
basically
nice,
nice.
yeah.
And here's the thing: some of the lulls are nice because it's going to be good for me because I've already paid off the figures that I needed. Like everything that
Right.
I've wanted is already paid off. So when it drops, they just send it. It's not something where I'm going to be hurting, pretty much in my pockets or anything like that. Because again, I was smart enough to use payment plans. I know some people choose not to. I do because it works and it's effective. Payment plans, I've paid off all the figures that I needed to pay off. I have a few of them left. Those will be paid off this week, and I'm in the clear and I'm good. So I don't have a problem with that. So when they release, they release. Now I can save for everything else. I've learned now, though, that only to pre-order important figures. Once we get closer to the dates, then I'll start. And a lot of them I've actually already paid off. Fennec paid off. That's already done. The 3 that I said I was getting already paid off. They're done. So when it comes, she comes. I don't have to basically worry about anything. When she comes and she gets here, I'll have her. I'm good. Everything else, it's just careful planning. And I much rather to be quite honest, I much rather them delay than to push out bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Push out stuff where the head sculpt is in question. Just everything. Where you're getting like pieces that are flimsy. Accessories that break as soon as you take them out the box. Take your time, do it right, inspect your figures, make sure that we're getting quality, especially for what we're paying for. And I'm good with you. But at the same time, with saying that though, now that there's competition, you got to be smart. Because you have to really look. I'll never lay off Hot Toys because they have some really incredible pieces, and they still and again they're going to, bro. All that competition is doing for them is helping them evolve. That's it.
That's it.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing it's doing for them. They're going to be evolved. So I'm not going to just completely bail off of them just because of this Joker. Only reason why I'm pulling the trigger on it is because I actually wanted this Joker, and I was tired of waiting on the DX version. I didn't want them. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I'm going to get this while I can. I'll have it, and then I don't have to worry about it. If Hot Toys releases that, I don't care at this point because I already have one. But again, just like any other we know that with Queen Studios, sometimes they are hit and miss when it comes to even their statues. So again, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket just because they released one figure. I'm just going to actually take it with a grain of salt. Whatever you release next, we'll look at that. If I decide to get it, I'll get it. But if I don't, hey, I still have So Toys. I still have Hot Toys. I still have a lot of these companies out there that I would actually gravitate towards. 3-0, stuff like that.
Yep.
So I don't really have to worry about anything else, but not Sideshow.
Oh, I totally agree.
But yeah,
totally
you know what I
agree with
mean? Yeah, definitely not Sideshow. Definitely. I would never buy another figure from them.
that. Yeah, I'm a little.
Not a
Jason-
Sideshow figure. No, I'm out.
My man, Jason, 1/6 dude. 1999 super chat, dude. Thank you so much, brother, man. He says, just got to say, great group of guys, an awesome panel. And family, be patient. All good things come in time. Play this moment smartly.
Exactly.
Thank you again, my friend. And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And, I wasn't going to talk about this. I really wasn't. But, I'm going to anyway. I'm just going to close this window. And you know what? Let's bring it up because, you brought up a point right here.
Yes.
And
Baby.
because you said I would rather wait for them, no janky parts, this and that.
Yeah.
And I think this is a perfect example.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So
look at that face, man. I just want to squeeze your cheeks.
Squeeze them up, bro.
She went to Boscov.
Will, you're selective, Will, but what do you think in general of the figure, and are you acquiring this one?
Wildcard Willie.
Wildcard Willie, baby.
You are the wild card. I gotta know.
I know. I'm not gonna get it now, because I don't really care about Clone Wars myself, but it does look like a good figure. I mean, I see. I'm a little bit, because I talked to Leo a little bit about this. I'm a little bit opposite. I like the proto a little bit more. I feel like with this one with the eyes, they're a tad bigger, or maybe they're a little further out from like the sockets, I guess you could say, or the head. And I think maybe that's like them saying, oh, this is an animated show, we're going for that middle ground. So I think that's kind of what they've done. I think it basically kind of looks like what we saw in the instruction manual, just with the eyes posed a little bit better. So I would, if I had this, I'd still be happy with it. But I would say it's within maybe a little bit further like of a decline in the proto from what I thought, but it does look great. No doubt about it. I think people are going to be really happy with it. I would just say posing her, just be very careful because like I've said several times, orange bodies do not grow on trees. So if she rips or tears, you're going to be in trouble because you're either going to have to buy a new one or put the poncho or whatever on her because she's going to be torn. So and it's not like you can just get a replacement body, right?
To their credit, though, have either of any of you on the panel, and don't mean to cut you off. I was just wondering, since you mentioned that, has anybody had an issue with seamless bodies from Hot Toys yet?
Not one.
I have not because I don't pose mine with their elbows bent.
All of my Wonder Woman, their figures, they're seamless, and I haven't had one problem with it. But here's the thing: is because I don't keep them in a dynamic pose for a long period of time.
Exactly.
Just like even Ray, I don't keep her like the pose that I have her in a pose where her arm is dynamic, but her arms are straight. So I still have leverage there.
Okay.
And even with for instance, with Shuri, because her arms are seamless, I have her pose a certain way, you know, where it doesn't really require that. So it doesn't bother me. Like the seamless arms and the articulation is good. I mean, to be quite honest, from what I'm seeing, and even when I looked at MRC's video, you know, it looked good. Like it looked really, really good. Now he sometimes pushes the articulation past what I'm even because
he goes far.
He goes hard with it. I'm like,
yeah.
Maybe he got two, and he just said, I'm just going to use this for my review. But yeah, I mean, as far as from what I've seen so far, I'm happy with it. And I mean, I love, bro. Again, I mean, this versus the prototype, in my opinion, I just think that this is an upgrade. Like this, I think this prototype, I mean, this finished product looks way better because I think they've refined it a certain way where it almost looks like Rosario, and I think that was intentional.
Yeah.
So I like it. I like the way they did it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you, Lael, too. Like, I definitely don't want to give the impression that I would prefer jointed. I definitely don't. I would definitely want seamless over jointed because I'll take putting her in a museum pose or a pose with her arms out straight over jointed elbows any day because that's going to be unsightly no matter how you slice it. So to me, I think this figure still looks really good. I think people are going to be very happy with it. They already are. So yeah, I mean, this was a long-awaited release for a lot of people. So yeah, I'm happy for you guys for sure. But it's not one I'm gonna grab. I'm just gonna stick with Rosario, I think. Yeah.
Well, before I get to you, Jay, I don't know, Simon. This is a good question. I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
Do you guys know? Have they ever canceled a figure release or
not since I've been
announcement?
I don't think they have.
No. If it's up for pre-order, it's getting
announced.
If it didn't go to pre-order.
Yeah, but if it's up for pre-order, it's getting made usually.
Yeah, like the Falcon cockpit. I know they announced that. They showed pictures. When they announced it, they showed pictures of it, but it never went to pre-order. So
no, they don't cancel pre-orders, but Sideshow cancels orders when they're fucking stock.
Right.
So
they
did to me with that Darkside Anakin, I will never forgive them for that because that was stupid. And it wasn't just to me; it was a lot of people. That was dumb.
Right. They oversold.
Yeah, they definitely did that. That was dumb.
That's ridiculous.
Definitely did. Well, Jay, I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, I love. This is how I feel about Ahsoka. I love it just by seeing the pictures, looking at MRC's videos. Looks great. Looks great. I can't wait to get it. Mine is en route now. I should have it on Monday or maybe tomorrow. So a review is
okay. So you got the first batch.
Yeah, I got the first batch. So that one's coming. So it's going to be. I can't wait to do the review on it. I do feel like I've waited so long for it till I don't even care. I know that sounds bad, but I
get you.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just like, oh, she's here. Yeah. All right, on to the next.
It's like when you get to that point where you stop caring, then she arrives. Then it's like, okay, she's on her way.
Exactly. And now it's like I thought about 6 months ago I would have had this in the collection. Would have had her next to Rex. We're good. And now we're moving. I'm ready for Rosario. That's what I'm ready for now. So I'm like, great. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy this is coming in. I'm happy that it looks good. I'm happy that I do think, I think the eye rolling articulation it's a nice to have, but was it enough to hold the production a little bit just for that? Hell no. We didn't need that. We didn't need it. But it's a good to have, and it looks good. It looks good enough where it didn't piss us off like we all thought it would. So I think it's good. I can't wait to get it, but I'm kind of a little over it already and haven't even unboxed it yet. And that's the truth, honestly. I'm sure when I get it in hand, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I'm over the moon. It's great," and I'm sure it is. Look at these pictures. She's phenomenal.
Yeah, she looks great.
Yeah,
she really
but
looks great.
but it goes to that whole thing where you're waiting for a long time. And I know somebody, and I think we were talking about it on some stream earlier this week. I forget what it was, but we were saying like, does waiting for a figure, and if you're waiting for that figure, and then you kind of fall out of love with it if you're waiting 2 or 3 years for that figure, and then you're like, well, damn, I ordered this, my taste changed. Hey, sometimes your taste changed. The way you feel today or you felt 2 years ago may not be the way you feel now. And that's cool. You just gotta.
That's perfectly natural.
It's perfectly natural. So I do think they need to work on, and I know, like we said, it's the things that's going on in the world and everything right now that kind of played in part of all of this, all these delays, but they really got to work on that because we should not still be getting in-game figures, and in-game is damn near 3 going on 4 years old now.
Right, and with the delay of Loki now, I couldn't believe that was real. I will say real quick though, Jason, he says, "Okay, family, have a great night. Stay safe. I'm heading out to dinner with the family." Nice. Thanks again, brother, for stopping in and for
Thanks
the
for
super
coming,
chats,
dude,
man.
Yeah, man.
You have a great evening. We will see you on the flip, brother. Yeah, no, I that's the thing too. I couldn't believe that was real either.
Yeah.
That they were like, "Oh, Loki's pushed back till Q4." I'm like, "Real?"
And here it is.
Like that just blew my mind.
And this is the funny thing. They refunded my money back. I didn't even have to call them. They was just
really?
like, "We know this."
Okay.
They was like, "We know he wants his money back," and they just.
I didn't know they did that. Wow.
But they refunded and keep your order though.
That's the thing. I was sent a thing saying that, hey, we may be canceling your order. Let us know if you still want it. And I'm like, hell yeah, still want it.
Yeah, I had to go in and do that to all my pre-orders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they added that new feature now on
They added
Sideshow,
that
right?
feature,
That you have to like secure your. I don't know how I feel about that.
So do you hold up? So you got to go into your order and hit something or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll
all your
if it gets delayed, they'll
pre-existing
cancel
orders.
your order automatically if you don't do that.
Oh shit! Let me.
Yeah.
So they are the ones that are delaying their own product, and if you're not aware of that, they'll cancel your shit without you even knowing.
Yep.
Yeah. You have to go in and say you do not. And now from now on, if you order from them, you can mark it when you order. But for pre-existing orders, you want to go and mark it so they don't cancel it if it's delayed, because they will cancel it.
So
Yes.
you go into the orders, each order.
Yep. And there's like a little option that says like protect my order or something like that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, gotcha.
So
And
yeah,
they'll refund you your NRD too, so you don't lose that. So,
yeah, they'll refund the NRD.
Yeah.
Still though, that's like a whole crazy problem.
I think people said it was an issue with chargebacks or something. Like they were like people were doing a lot of chargebacks or something because of it. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, but that's kind of what I had heard. But I don't know. I'm sure there's logic behind it. They put out an article, but I forget exactly what it said.
Okay.
Well, real quick, Maniac UK says hit that like button with the cheers. That's right, 100 people watching.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
Go ahead and hit that like.
Yeah,
subscribe
boy.
if you
All for
haven't,
the
and
nookie, man.
subscribe to
All
all
for the
my
nookie.
friends here.
All
Their
for the
links
nookie.
are in the description. If you
Yeah,
haven't
man.
already subscribed to these fine gentlemen,
Ooh.
I really don't know what you're doing.
For the nookie.
So you know, Ashley Chase, my dude, the $15 super sticker.
Nice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm always a little weirded out by stickers. I can't
Well, this is
see
a
them
good
in
kind.
here, but they're still great. They're still great. I always feel like there's a statement that goes along with it, but I guess no statement's needed. So I appreciate it very much, Ashley. Very much. Hector says I forgot about Endgame. Yeah, dude. Like it's like 3
years
years,
old.
now we're going on.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Doc Smizzle says all I can say is Hot Toys can continue being stuck in the mud, working on that original. Is it OT or overtime? Overtime for the Hot Toys. These acronyms mess me up. I'm thinking original trilogy. And now Queen Studios. Yeah. You got me all screwed up, Doc. I don't know which one you meant, but I think I understand what you're saying. I think I understand what you're saying.
You threw Anthony a
think I
curveball,
understand
bro.
what
He
you're
didn't know what to do.
Hell yeah. Luminara, thank you so much. $5 super chat. Says yes.
Lumi.
I randomly checked and saw that secure order button. It has me nervous. Well, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't think there's cause for concern, but I think people need to be aware of this because Sideshow is not very good at communicating in that respect, right? Because I mean, Lael didn't even know. Just now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like,
I'm going through right now, actually
know,
just looking at this certain, because I only have a few orders with them, but I'm just going through making sure I secure it, because
because
here's the
happens,
thing,
right?
here's
you
the
don't know
thing,
about it, they cancel
Anakin,
your shit.
if that Anakin, like I said, that Clone Wars Anakin I have on order through them, and I got to go making sure that that's not canceled. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that stands to be delayed. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Well, Alvin here brings up a good point, which is actually one of the topics for this evening. So I guess now is as good a time as any to bring this up. He says, I'm waiting for them to cancel my orders. With Queen and J&D in the mix, I need to reevaluate my orders. And that is a concern. I do agree with what you guys are saying. I don't think you need to jump the gun.
Mm-hmm.
But I did want to talk about this. Not so much the details, because this is obviously huge news, and I know we're going to have the rep from Queen Studios on your stream tomorrow. If you guys didn't know that, check it out. Will Fox Vacation stream tomorrow at 7 p.m.
7
Eastern,
p.m.
right?
Eastern, not 8.
Yeah. 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Not 8.
1 hour early.
Hour early. We will be speaking to Queen Studios live. So stay tuned on that. Make sure you subscribe to Will and follow that tomorrow night. But this is what's hitting me up. This is exactly what I'm thinking. This is what Alvin is saying. You know, reevaluating your orders, or perhaps reevaluating your collection. Now, I understand it's very prudent to not jump the gun, as you guys have mentioned, because this is the first release. We haven't seen it yet. Is this going to be, the prototype going to be just as good? You know, or the final version is going to be just as good as the prototype? You know, how deep are they going? There's so many questions here that we don't know just yet. But Will, let me start with you again, man, because you're all up into Queen anyway. You like Queen, you like the statues, you like J&D. So you have a little bit of experience. I know this is different. This is InArts now. It's still like, you know, a subsidiary, right, if you will, of Queen. But I mean, what are your initial thoughts now that we've seen the 3 versions, the tailoring, the goods that they're using, the sculpting, etc.? Is this, I don't know. I mean, how are you feeling about this as a 6 scale?
Dude, I'm feeling really good about it, man. What's interesting is because originally on Lael's show, when they dropped this news, we were talking about it on Thursday, and then I was like, man, because originally we weren't, like Lael said, we can't read Chinese. So it was the Chinese, and we were just like, I saw the price, someone had translated the price of $950, and I thought originally it was just a Joker with 2 head sculpts for $950, and I was like, what the F is going on here? So then we started to quickly realize, I was like, okay, it's 2 figures. You get like 2 bases, 1 magnetic, 1 real wood with like a prison bar cell. Dude, this figure, and I talked to John from Queen Studios about this, who will be on tomorrow at 7, like you mentioned, Anthony. So I told him, I was like, man, people are buzzing about this figure. I was like, the community is on fire right now about this figure. You guys seriously came with the heavy hitter to start. Dude, this is everything that everyone is talking about right now.
Yeah.
This Joker is literally in the spotlight of the 1/6 community. Everyone's talking about it. It's at the front of every conversation. And I think it was smart by Queen Studios to drop that figure first, because if you're going to come out swinging, come out with your heaviest hitter. And I think that's what they did. So I'm a little bit interested, Anthony, because I've gotten a lot of people ask me about why they did not release a single rooted figure. So I'm going to try and see if we can ask John that tomorrow, because he said he would look into it and then get back to me, and then we could probably ask him, hopefully.
Well,
because
I
a lot of
know
people,
why.
Well, money, but you know, but a lot of the people wondered, because there's a single rooted version that you can just get a single sculpted version rather, but there's no rooted version. So people are a little bit perturbed by that, I guess I would say. Like they're a little bit, some people are like, oh, why is, you know, Queen not giving us that option? So I get it's money, but maybe there's another reason that they're thinking of doing this. But I talked to Leo a lot about this. I think all of us here are going to go rooted. Personally, if it's in your budget and you're within your means and you're not overextending, then I think you're going to regret not going rooted if you go sculpted. I just think if you don't go pay that little bit extra to get the figure you really want, you're going to look back later and be like, I should have got the rooted version. Because I always follow the ideology, buy nicer, buy twice, because I've made that mistake many times in my life, collecting equipment, gear, microphones, whatever, right? Like I'll buy something, I'm like, oh, I'm saving a little bit of money, this will still be pretty good. And then I get it, and I'm like, man, but then it's not as good as I want it to be. And then you end up returning it, and you buy twice. Because you should have just bought the one you wanted. And that's what I think would happen with this one. And that was the reason why I bought the legless rooted hair from the half scale, because I was like, look, I'm going to regret not getting it if I get the sculpted version. So I think this figure is great, man. The hands, the outfit, the diorama bases, magnetic base, some die-cast accessories, lots of hand swap outs. Dude, the sculpt is incredible. The rooted hair is great. The only thing I'm concerned about is if they can reach this quality in final production. Because you have 3 days to pre-order this figure, and I think there will be a lot of pre-orders. I think people. I know you guys have. I've gotten a ton of questions. People reaching out to me saying, "Where can I pre-order this?"
Yeah,
and I'm like, I've never gotten that with any other figure before. I guess this was different. It's not licensed, but in the U.S. But
if I bring this up, and I'll just kind of half and half.
And by the way, Treckler's question: this will only work for the Joker. Like you can't charge these prices for virtually any other figure. Like
let's do it like
if you do this for Legolas, it's not going to sell.
Yeah,
like it's not going to sell the way you want it to.
Unless it has a will specification.
Well, but this is a good question though, right? Because
only works for Joker. Yeah,
I believe it only works for Joker as well. Now, but see, I don't know though, because I was talking earlier. Now, what if they do? And we'll get to this Joker, but I'm curious. Like, what if they give you? Because this is Dark Knight trilogy. You know, we can see it in the screenshots. So they can do anything from Batman 1, 2, and 3 of this Dark Knight, the trilogy. So let's say they give you a Batman. They're going to give us a Batman. They're going to give us a Christian Bale Batman.
Yeah.
They have to. So whether it's a, movie 1, movie 2, movie 3, who knows? But the point is, what if they do this again? And then this time they give you this premium edition that's a 2-pack of Batman and then Bruce Wayne, like in a suit, suit and tie, tuxedo, rooted hair, full Christian Bale head sculpt, and then you have like the Dark Knight Batman as you understand. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Like,
I just think that wouldn't work as well because the Hot Toys does exist. Like you have the DX19 that is going to be out. Yeah, it's not rooted hair, but it looks freaking awesome. So and I think that's the part of the reason this Joker works is because there is not a modern Hot Toys version of this. If there was a Joker 3.0 out there right now that was maybe $350 and it looked pretty much this good, this would be a different conversation for a lot of people.
Right.
Because it's like, well, I could pay a third and that maybe it was rooted. I think Hot Toys is going to go rooted for the new Joker personally. I think they have to. I don't think they have a choice. Because
but Hot Toys has never really done rooted though, right?
Yeah, I think Joker's a different beast. Joker's because they've clearly sat Joker on the sidelines for a long time to get it right. That's my opinion. So if they put out sculpted, it's just going to let everyone down. I don't think they can do that.
Right.
Not at this
they can't, especially not now. But I mean, J&D's rooted and the Queen quarter scale's rooted. And I just think, and after the Queen, they saw what the quarter scale, the Hot Toys quarter scale did. It wasn't that popular. It wasn't that great. And I think there was a reason for that. Had it been rooted and a little better paint, I think they could have sold that for sure. Easily. But I think they've learned that would be my speculation. So to me, I think Hot Toys is going to make a version, but it's going to be too late probably because we're already all going to committed to this. So, at that point, I'm already committed to this one. I'm not going to go buy the Hot Toys. So
no, but of course.
Yeah. I'm excited, man.
I will say this is Spec Fiction's website. I reached out to them directly as well. They said they have all 3 versions available. Now pre-orders are going up tomorrow night for United States because it's technically going live Monday morning, 10 a.m.
right
in Hong Kong.
So it'll be like 10
Sunday
our time
evening for us.
Yeah.
So they have all 3. They have all 3 versions, and they do offer the partially payments.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm
just
going
giving.
For.
Exactly. Because again, like Will said, so many people asked, "Where do I get it? Where do I get it?" Well, right now, Spec Fiction, they'll have it. They'll do payment plans. Lock in your window if you want the ultimate 2-head, double rooted, because that's a 3-day one through them, and then who knows from there. But I want to get to Lael's opinions on this really quick. But Trexler's also wondering. Rumor has it the figure can't stand. I hope you ask him. Well, when you look at some of these photos, the non-jacketed version, he's standing up. So I don't know if that's just, BS, but we are actually going to discuss that with articulation just to, see if we can get a little bit of clarity on that topic. So, but Lael, Man, what do you think,
Yo.
man? You I know you wanted a Joker anyway, but
Yeah,
this is Queen, man. This is
I'm already all in for this piece, bro. Like then the rooted hair, definitely I'm getting it. I mean, because I've been waiting on it. I mean, it was one that I wanted to have to help complement the figure that I'm getting through Hot Toys. So this was right on time for me. And yeah, I'm excited about it, man. Because if you look at it this way, I have the Tumbler coming, I have that Dark Knight figure coming. It's one of those situations where here's how crazy, because we're talking like I'm a kind of like correlate this with the first topic, delays.
There he was standing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Leo.
So basically, like I'm gonna correlate this with what we were talking about in the very beginning with delays.
Mm-hmm.
That Tumbler is guaranteed to get delayed. Okay, that Dark Knight figure is going to get delayed. We already know with this figure, they're actually going. They're saying about 6 to 8 months. By the time this actually comes, it'll probably be around the same time. You see what I mean? Like that, I'm getting everything else. So again, it works out. You know what I mean? So I'll have everything that I need to, complete the vision that I'm looking for. But yeah, there's not anything, regardless of Hot Toys, they can release theirs tomorrow and I'm still going to get this version, because the innovation for me again, bro, like out of everything, is those hands that sold me.
Yes.
The hands sold
magnetic
me.
feet.
Like literally those hands sold me, because it's, bro, the amount of detail that they put in those hands, you will not see in a Hot Toys figure. Guaranteed. You will not see those details in a Hot Toys figure. And I think that they had a chance to do it. It's too late. What we're getting from Queen Studio right now on that platform is incredible. You're getting a diorama. You're getting actually 2 bases, to be quite honest. You know what I mean? So, and the tailoring on this is phenomenal, bro. Look at that. Look at the detail, bro.
Amazing.
Like, it's incredible.
It's wool and actual fabric.
It's incredible, bro. Hands. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer for me, and again, like, I mean, we've all talked about this. I'm sorry to say it. I know some people would agree. Don't know why they would. But this, coming from Queen Studio, is labeled a grail. And I'll tell you why, because I guarantee you they will not do a re-release on this. They won't.
Mm-hmm.
Once it's gone, it's gone. They will not go back and do a re-release. So don't even think they will. So if you're going to get it and you're on the fence and talk, well, I'll just wait till the next go around. You're gonna be waiting. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you're gonna be knocking on your casket in your grave.
On your casket.
Exactly. So straight up, like it's not. You might as well get it now. The accessories
die-cast
are good.
Weapons.
Exactly. The accessories are good. Everything about this piece looks great, bro. And I like the 3-day window. I like the simple fact that it's a 3-day window for this piece to pre-order. I mean, that to me right there is innovative, because like, again, you have something that is, very limited. It's going to be numbered, of course. Well, yeah, I think this piece is going to be phenomenal, bro. And I definitely can't wait for it. I'm excited about it. So it's definitely a no-brainer. I can't wait to talk to him tomorrow, because I have more questions that I want to ask, not particularly about this figure, but what's next? What's next? What's next? Or, if there are any ideas on doing figures that Hot Toys, aren't doing, at this point, since you do have the IP. So that's what I'm actually looking at. You know what I mean? Like, I would love basically to see it. So yeah, I'm excited, bro. I'm definitely getting this,
and then you getting the 2-pack rooted. The
2-pack
premium edition.
So I didn't have to,
or ultimate.
Don't have to wake up in the morning and get an email or a message from Will constantly talking about.
It's true, bro. I would totally would.
Yeah, to me. So I don't have to worry about that, because he already knows now that I'm getting it. The only thing that would kind of throw it off is if Will messages me like, you know what, man, I'm thinking about not getting it.
Oh, hell no. I'll die first.
Like, this is
but
not
we are going to ask them about reissues tomorrow. So sorry, brother cousin, I mean to interrupt, but we're going to ask them.
No,
about
absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good question to ask, because
we need to.
I think Anthony put that question in there. Yeah.
And plus, I think it'd be good, because I think Carlos sat in the chat. He wants you to ask that question anyway.
I think it's a valid concern for a lot of high-end collectors. I mean, this literally makes Hot Toys look like toys. You know, so I want to see final product.
I'm gonna ask him, can he make a limited edition with a Carlos sculpt?
Hey there,
he might.
That would be dope.
John will be like, we'll look into it.
Trexler says you'll be able to get this from retailers after the 3-day window, and you're partly right, yes, because they're going to fill in all these orders in 3 days, and a lot of retailers are going to get their purchase orders in. The problem is we don't have any official U.S. distributors.
Exactly.
So that's a huge thing. Now I get it. You know, people are like, I've said it myself. Well, we can buy from like Hong Kong, resellers. You know, I know KG Hobby's going to have it. Some other people are going to have it. But that's kind of the thing, being in the States, if you can get they're going to have to solidify something.
Yeah.
But you're right. They probably still will be able to. But for
Collector Chris, I'm right there with you, man. I hope that QNS kills the art box and packaging. That's what I want to see.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I haven't even thought about that yet. Yeah, just the packaging.
I bet they
packaging.
will.
Yeah.
They will.
Before we get to Jay, real quick, Carlos, again, awesome brother, man. Thank you. $5 super chat. Says what's the absolute max you're willing to pay for the 2-pack rooted? First, we'll roll through that question right now, but let me start with Jay on that, man. So let me give your thoughts on this particular one, and maybe you can follow up with Carlos's super chat.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I love it. This is what I was waiting for. As I've told the story several times now on live streams, my first Hot Toys figure was the bank robber Joker. And that figure blew my mind all the way back then in 2009, I believe. So seeing this innovation, the innovation of this figure is what I wanted from Hot Toys. I think this is the pinnacle. I think this is the apex of 1/6 scale right here. What we're saying, that tailoring is phenomenal. The rooted hair, that doesn't look like a figure. Damn it, that looks like a person. You can, and that's what we're looking. Look, that's what we want. That looks like a damn person. Look at that. Those hands, the face, the paint application, the tailoring, the micro stitching. It's just on point. It is so on point till it is ridiculous. And with this being a new company, I'm not going to say they better knock it out the park. They are going to knock it out the park because this is their, they're not new, but this is new. This is 1/6 scale is new territory for them. So they have to knock this out of the park. And they did, and look, and they had this ready to go. When I saw the whole thing, a couple weeks ago, like everybody else, with them saying that, hey, we're going to do 1/6 scale, I thought we wouldn't be seeing anything until like the summer. But for them to have this already on stat, like, boom, here you go. Oh, yeah. In 6 months, 6 to 9 months. Well, damn, they ain't playing. They are not playing. So I'm really excited. I'm getting back into the Dark Knight line. So I already bought the Bat Pod. I got that coming. And I'm getting that Bale Joker. I'm getting that Bale Batman. So to have this along with it, it's going to make the collection.
Well, now what happens if they announce a Bale Batman?
If they announce a Bale Batman, this is my thing.
Because they're going to.
They are. But this is my thing. I am happy with this. I'm happy with the Joker. I love the Joker more in some ways. This version of the Joker, more than the Bale Batman. So with the Bale Batman, this is my thing. I'm not going to run and just start selling off all my Hot Toys unless they take it to the next level. And it's to that point where I'm like, well, goddamn, I don't know if it's going to get to that point. I can't say that I won't. I can't say that I will. But right now, as it stands, I can't see me just, selling off that collection. Because then you got what are you going to do? Go and buy all Queen Studios, the Bat Pod? Are you going to buy all of that stuff all over again? Maybe. Maybe they will knock it out the park. But I don't see me really doing that. I'm not that type of collector. It's still like I'm buying grails. And some of these grails, the head sculpts are not what, the paint application ain't what it is today. But they still hold a place in my heart. So but for a Joker like this, I was already kind of eyeing a Queen Studio bus or something like that. But this ticks that box. It really does, because I don't need, now I can stay in 1/6 scale and I can get something that is super accurate and super high end. And just look at that. The premium feel to it is just damn. I didn't even know those damn weapons were die cast until y'all said that.
They're die cast and they're branded, which is weird. You can see the Smith & Wesson logo.
Yes.
It's so I don't know what's going on with that, but this is premium, and
Yeah.
Awesome.
I just
awesome. And I'm sorry to cut you off, but to ask
go ahead.
answer Carlos's question, how much would I have paid? I would have paid, honestly, I would have paid what they're asking for, 1,000 to 11 to about 1,100 for that set, because definitely with the now if it was one figure, hell no. But the fact that we're getting two figures,
Two of them, that just sweetens the deal.
it sweetens the deal.
And the sculpts are a little different. The expressions are different. I'm pretty sure maybe we can do a quick follow-up question with them tomorrow on that. Just can they confirm that they're different sculpts? Because I think they are different.
They
I
look
think the
different.
mouth, the smirk looks a little different. Granted, it is technically the same character.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they're slightly different sculpts. But that's see, we don't know. We need to get that. We got to have that written in stone, right? We need to know these things. So, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing though, right? 900 was it 940 or 9? It's 940 for the dual pack.
Right.
But you know, they're gonna have a markup, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna have a markup that I don't think people are considering. You know, those are just Hong Kong prices, not to mention the conversion, rate, and then a typical markup. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be 10, 15, 20%, and then shipping. So we're not buying this for 940.
No. It's gonna be a little more than that.
Now, I guess we're gonna find out tomorrow evening. Once it goes up for pre-order, we'll be able to add it to cart and tally it up and see what it is, and we'll have that, we'll cross that bridge when we get there tomorrow. But
Can I ask a question? So is Toys Wonderland, they advertise that they're getting this?
Yeah,
right?
they are.
They are getting this. Okay.
Yeah,
they
I'm
did.
sure they're gonna have a markup on
But
top.
1/6 and Spec Fiction will also have it. I would absolutely recommend them over Wonderland myself, just because the shipping from TW is going to be really expensive.
Oh, absolutely.
And they won't ask you for tips.
That's true. Hey, but yeah,
The hell outta
1/6
here with
Kit
that
man,
noise.
I've never had a bad experience with him
Carlos with a
Spec.
$5 super chat. Thanks, man.
personally. But
I don't know if you were
Carlos.
gonna type something, Butter, but thank you.
Yeah,
But thank you.
forgets.
It's all right. He's like, what was I doing? Oh yeah.
He's like,
no.
"Oh, $5."
Well, that is a good question because this is a 2-pack and this is their first. I'll just go backwards on that. I mean, how much, Leo, would you? What's your cutoff point on this one? What's too much for this figure?
I mean, what we're paying for it actually right now is too much, but I'm just giving it a pass because I want this figure.
Quality is so great.
You know what I mean? I'm not willing to break the bank over it. I'm just going to tell you that right off the
If
bat.
it's
I'm just not doing
1,400
it.
shipped with tax, is that too much?
That's way too much.
I think that's
my
too
opinion.
much. Yeah.
In my opinion, that's way too much. That's
Even for
what
two
about-
figures?
Now,
Even
what
if
about
it's two.
1,300?
Even if it's two, it's still way too much. That's statue prices, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's 700.
that's
a figure, I mean.
basically how much
Yeah.
it costs right now to get my to get my Revenant, to be
Yeah.
quite honest.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like that's I don't, that would be too much. That would be way too much. I'm only giving this a pass right now is because, like I said, I want this figure. And to get two is a bonus. You know what I mean? Like that's a bonus.
Mhm.
Now the question is for everybody who's getting two, are you getting two Dark Knight figures? You know what I mean? To kind of complement the other one.
Right.
Or are you just going to actually have one just for like a
Well,
just
I
a
feel
special
like
display?
that's how they may do that. They may give us a
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne and a Batman.
Kind of like J&D did. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, yeah,
That
and
would
then-
be hard to pass up, to be honest with you.
That would be
Yeah,
interesting.
and then you can pair a Bruce Wayne with one of these Jokers.
But here's the thing, bro. If they did the Bruce Wayne, here, unless you have something, it is completely in immaculate. Doing a Bruce, here's the thing: you can get away with a rooted hair sculpt or rooted hair for this particular figure.
Right.
I'm afraid to see what they would actually do with a Bruce Wayne rooted. Like I don't know if I would want it. Like I really don't know if I would, because that's
What if
like
it looks
Hell,
like
there's
so
been people that-
lifelike?
But there have been,
I'm
people
just
that do
saying.
like third party, well, not third party, but there have been people that do head sculpts, with those type of like short haircuts like that and do a
Rooted?
very rooted and do a very good job. I've seen a bunch of
Okay.
them on.
I want to
on
see it.
eBay.
I mean, that's the thing. But I think, to be quite honest, though, if they did a 2-pack for that figure, it's going to be more expensive. I think it is. I think it is, and that's
Right.
and it's not even because of the head sculpt. It's because of the accessories. It's going to be more expensive.
Yeah.
I bet it will.
The
If they
outfit
did
alone.
something like that, the outfit alone,
Yeah.
the accessories, and they're going to put their all into it. They're going to probably give you like, especially, just imagine if they give us, bro, with the LEDs, if they did anything on that measure when it comes to that figure, you never know. Like, I think there's going to be a lot that they're going to put into it if they did something like that. And I think it'd possibly be more. But yeah, I mean, yeah, to answer your question, Anthony, yeah, I think that would be way, way too much, and I wouldn't be willing to pay that. I really, really wouldn't. I'm only doing this right now because, I mean, and here's the thing: when it comes out, what I'm excited about, I mean, just don't judge me. That it comes out around the holidays, bro. Like literally around the holiday season.
You can put Santa hat on him, bro.
Like, bro, I'm excited because like I can have something of my own, buy myself a gift. You know what I mean? For like around that time. So
treat yourself, bro.
Yeah, you gotta treat yourself, bro. But no, I'm no, literally, bro. Like I'm excited about this figure, but at the same time, I'm tempering my expectations when it comes to Queen because again, this is the first figure that we're actually seeing, and it's not going to take me out of actually collecting Hot Toys because I love Hot Toy figures. I do. They piss me the fuck off sometimes, but I actually love Hot Toys figures. I mean, because that's pretty much what brought me back into the game of collecting was, having that figure. Like my first, I tell everybody my first figure was Kylo, and that figure that's another figure I would never give up because I have a connection to that figure and I love it. Like I love that suit, that Kylo suit it is the best in the trilogy.
Oh, hands
that
down.
first one. And they should have kept with that one and not gave him that stupid ass cape, but that's just a different story. But yeah, I mean, this piece is something I wanted. I've been talking about this for months. Are we going to get a DX? Or we're going to get a DX? Or when are we going to? We were like, yeah, well, I think we will. And we haven't yet. And I think I think Hot Toys right now, we gave them this weekend. We said if they would have to release something like between now, tomorrow, this, that, and the third. I think that ship is sailed. It's too late. It's too late. It's way too late.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you that, but real quick, Carlos, thank you again for the $2 super chat. It says maybe a Dark Knight and Batman Begins 2-pack. Maybe. Are they that different though?
Yeah. See,
I don't know. I'm thinking of Bruce Wayne and a Batman, but damn, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, there we go. The Hot Toys, like you're saying, Lale. So you think the ship sailed, but what if next week Hot Toys says, you know what? The gloves are off, dude, and we're putting out a 3.0 Joker.
Too late.
It's just too late for you?
Too late for me.
Or
because I've already got this one. Mm-hmm. It's too late for me. I mean, it might not be too late for anybody else because again, you're going to get people who don't want to pay this price and they just want a single version. So if they want that single version, that's going to be cool. But I'm already fixated on this piece because it looks phenomenal. And I want it. So
yeah,
it's too late for me. They're not going to sell me on that because they had their chance. You know what I mean? I want this. I'm going to get it. And yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. I think though, Anthony, to jump in, like this is kind of my point.
Don't be jumping in on me. I'm not done yet. You're not going to do me like Taylor Swift. I wasn't
myself, bro.
Not go ahead.
No, he buzzed. Time's up.
Yeah, too. Like Chappelle Show. Wrap it up. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
So they were in like the courtroom. It was like, wrap it up, B.
Yeah, right.
That's just so funny. So yeah, so my point is this. I feel like this is what I mean, where this only works with Joker, because if you put out I think even it doesn't even work with Batman. Like if you put out Batman with a 2-pack, like a suit, a Bruce Wayne, and a Batman, I'm not I think you're going to get some people, but I'm not sure you get this type of response. Because the problem is too, like what Carlos is saying, the Batman Begins and the Batman from the Dark Knight from Hot Toys are pretty damn good. So you'd have to sell me pretty hard to make me pay 2 to 3 times for that, because the Hot Toys, the DX19, we haven't seen the final product, but it looks incredible. It has like a diorama stair base, it looks amazing. So to me, I wouldn't feel the need to jump in on a Batman per se, because on a Queen, because the Hot Toys looks, I mean, yeah, it might be a little better, but Batman's not a character for me, at least, where I'm willing to pay 3 times what I need to. Joker Yeah, because for one, we don't have an option right now, and two, like it's Joker. Like it looks really literally that good. If you any company that releases a Joker, it sells. Like this specific Joker, it will sell. Like it just he's one of the most iconic characters of all time, and probably the most, like in my opinion, one of the most iconic performances of all time. So people like this film came out 15 years ago, and like people still lose their mind for this character. Like I just think that is an indication of how popular he is. And again, if you're charging $1,000 for a 2-pack of, even if you gave us Gandalf the White and Gandalf the Gray,
that's what I was going to ask you. Right,
I don't
there,
know if
2-pack.
that would. I don't know if that would sell for $1,000. You know, but I do agree with Track. So you said maybe we're probably looking at like $11.50 shipped. That's my expectation. About $11.50 shipped.
Totally
agree. Again, we're looking at the MSRP, and we're not looking at the markups and the tax and the shipping. So that's where there's a problem. Where I feel like they need to, and I firmly believe that they will get U.S. distribution. I know a lot of people were saying, nah, it's not going to happen because they've never done it before. But before they were just dealing with statues, you know, and what they're doing here with 6 scale is volume, you know? So,
it depends on the IP,
really, you know, it might not be right now. You know, this is new.
Right.
But maybe let's say in a year or 2 years, who knows, right? They will get U.S. distribution for volume. And when they show, if they keep hitting these out like home run after home run after home run, it's not going to be hard for them to start doing Marvel figures. You know, because money talks at the end of the day. When they start seeing, when companies start seeing that InArts is just home running these, and people are buying this shit up and eating it like candy, and they already have a Marvel license, right? So that means they're in contact with Marvel. In some capacity, they do business with them.
Yeah.
So how about we further relations? Hey, look what we've done. Look what we're continuing to do. We would like to drop down your properties into 6 scale. What say you? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not that far-fetched. Just not right now. They have to prove themselves. Like anybody in business, right? You don't just get handed this. You have to earn it. So I feel like this is all going to be happening. This is why I was thinking in my head, obviously it's premature to just abandon, and I wouldn't even abandon Hot Toys in general, because certainly, I mean, I love Star Wars, and as you've pointed out, even this new Batman, you know, phenomenal piece. Even the Batman looks phenomenal. So it's not like Hot Toys is, you know, small potatoes here. But when we're seeing stuff like this, the first thing that comes to my mind is, you know, real fabric. You know, like I said, when Bane comes out, because they said they're going to do the Bane, right? It's probably going to be a leather jacket. It's not going to be pleather that's going to flake on you, you know, or disintegrate. Stuff's going to stand the test of time. If they go so far as to do seamless bodies and go silicone, they'll use that high-grade stuff that lasts like 50 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this as like, wow, okay, I'm getting into something that's like top tier stuff. You know what I mean? So it's just early to tell. It's early to tell, guys, but I don't know, man.
It's but I'm with you guys. I do agree. Like I just like, it is premium. It just depends on the character, I feel like. But I don't think it's far-fetched to think that they could get that. But everything that we've always heard, I forget who said this too, but they said basically the thing with Disney, with Marvel and Star Wars, they want mass production. So Hot Toys gives that to them. So Queen Studios, we don't know how capable they are of mass producing something. You know, that could be the holdup, right? Because statues are not really mass produced products. Like they're, you know, I guess
and
kind
I feel
of.
That's why they don't have distribution.
If you're making a couple thousand, but and it's like they have distribution for busts in North America, but that's it. So like they don't have the statues as far as I'm aware. So like Spec will sell them because Todd will just sell them anyway, but other people won't. So and also like we have to think like if Queen Studios gets Star Wars, say Marvel, right, and 1/6, like at that point they're Hot Toys with maybe a slightly more premium product, because that's the thing, right? Like you're on, it's the situation where now they're overwhelmed because they have all these Warner Bros things, they have all these Star Wars, they have all the Marvel. If they're able to make all that, then they're in the same position Hot Toys is in. So that's my point. They can do it right now and make things premium and just release things here and there.
Well, something is slow and steady,
right?
Let's work with the licenses we have.
Right.
Let's build
but it wouldn't stay
up.
that way forever. Yeah.
No, because they'll run out of property.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's only so much that you could do. I mean, you have to treat each individual property as its own franchise. You know, and I've had people ask me that question as well. And I guess I'll ask, let me ask Lale on this one too, because a lot of people ask me, they're like, well, why did they choose, Neo and then the, KG guy from Dune and a Gandalf?
Yeah, easy.
It's
Warner
because
Brothers.
they're starting the franchises, right? You know what I mean? They're not going to just
Warner
drop
Brothers.
6 figures from the Dark Knight.
They had that Warner Brothers IP, and all those films were released through Warner Brothers. So
There you go.
you know what I mean? So that's the thing. That's the biggest thing. Like, you have the license, why not explore, all new releases, all films that dropped within this last year. You had The Matrix, you had Dune, you can go back to this, because it is, pretty much a huge development. You have the Batman that just dropped. You have everything within a WB IP. You have, of course, Lord of the Rings. So it makes sense. You know what I mean? That's why they're doing it. You know what I mean? They're not branching off into these other, corners right now, because this is the only one that they're really focused on. So it made a lot of sense for them to, you know what I mean, to tackle this and kind of want to explore everything here. My thing is, it's like, okay, you have the IP now. Are you going to do what Hot Toys doesn't do?
Right.
Which is start releasing figures that we haven't seen, that we've wanted for the longest time. Show DC some love, because I do want them to show DC love.
Yes,
I do. I want them to show DC some love. I'm gonna tell you what is gonna fuck Hot Toys up. If Queen Studio decides to do a cyborg,
Ooh.
that would fuck them up, bro.
Yeah.
That would literally fuck them up if they decided to do a cyborg and they did it with this damn magnetic stand that doesn't need to actually have. If they did it that way, even if they went back and decided to do a Wonder Woman, even if they went back and decided to do a Flash and gave us an actual accurate head sculpt, that would fuck them up. Like,
I
literally.
see it happening. I mean, I see that happening right off the break.
If they decided to do it. And you know what? And that's what I'm saying. Like, they can give us, and we already know we're getting Wonder Woman 3. So, oh shit. I'm cold now thinking about it.
Well, someone dropped a comment about Snyderverse figures. I think that would, like Darkside and Steppenwolf. I think that would be pretty cool.
That would
Something
kill
like
him. That would kill it, bro. If they did something. Now, here's the thing, though. That would be a more expensive. Those 2 figures, Darkside, Steppenwolf, would be 2 figures that would be more expensive.
Yeah, they're massive.
That would be so expensive. That would be so expensive.
Massive.
Oh my god.
And Steppenwolf's armor, bro. That would be hard.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, Joel, man, third-party reviews. Dude, what's up, brother? He says seamless wrists, but how do they attach? Articulated body, but how many points? Rolling eyes. Now they did confirm that all versions do have rolling eyes, at least with this Joker. So I don't know if they're going to follow suit on all releases this way, though. How about ankles with magnetic feet? They must be strong enough to hold up any pose, since there's no support.
Holy shit!
Agreed. Those are all great questions that we need answered.
Yeah, I'm wondering how are they going to do the magnetic eyes with a rooted head sculpt. That's interesting.
I'm not sure. I was talking to a friend of mine here as well. As if Skywalker's asking, Will Lale would love to see you ask them about a Suicide Squad figures. I was talking about this right now, earlier today. They could drop a Harley Quinn. 100%.
I'd love that. If they did, I'd love it. And I hope if they did it, I hope they give us the Harley Quinn in the red dress.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad.
If they give us the Suicide Squad Harley, I would get that right off the bat. I love Harley, bro.
Yes.
I would definitely get that character. I would.
Well, I'm thinking that because a friend of mine's like, should I sell my Harley Quinn? And,
not yet. Not yet. Just wait.
I'm saying you can wait. But sometimes, that's how the storms hit. And if you can have that foresight, you know what I mean? Because let's say they announce it, then what happens? You try to sell it, and a lot of people are like, oh, well, wait a minute. I don't think I'm buying what you're selling anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's kind of like,
I don't think that's a good idea. People shouldn't be selling
don't do that.
stuff right away.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Shit.
Just be cool. Just chill out. Just be cool. Don't sell anything yet.
Nah, it's too soon.
Yeah, I would wait a little bit.
Thor.
Because
Thor said,
oh, did I miss it? I'm sorry.
Chaka from Land of the Lost rooted.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Yo, the Thor 2941, bro. He is a nut, bro.
Okay,
He is, bro.
there's probably not a lot of people who know what the hell we're talking about.
Oh
here.
man, Chaka, bro.
Pull that up, please.
Bro, Chaka from
gonna-
Land
I don't
of the
think I
Lost,
do.
Bro, go ahead with that.
Yo, what the fuck, bro?
Yo, pull up the right version though. You gotta
Yo.
put, no, go. Yeah, that's the right
There you
version.
go,
That's
right
the top
there.
I'm
right
in
there,
for it.
bro.
Look at that picture below. Oh my god.
Yo, Chaka from
I'm in
Land
for
of the
1,000, bro.
Lost,
I'm in.
Rooted. I'm in for 1,000, dude.
Wow.
I forgot
I
that.
can't believe you remember. I can't believe I forgot about this show.
Why?
Oh my god.
Bro,
That would be awesome. Oh my god.
Chaka. Wow, that's
That's what
funny.
I'm gonna look like when I grow this beard out.
Yeah,
That was before your time, Will.
Yeah,
it
is. I had
that
no
show
idea
is
what that was.
freaking hilarious, dude.
Thank you, Thor.
Oh,
Thank
Some
you
man.
people
for
was
that,
reruns
buddy.
for us in the 80s, wasn't it? I think that was rerun.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, they did like 2 versions too, didn't they?
I think so.
I think they did. I think they did. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That shit's funny though. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's a good point though. Like you're saying, we want Queen to do things that I'm gonna close this one down real quick. We want Queen to do things that Hot Toys hasn't done.
Yeah, just give us a camera.
You know. Yeah. Let's get a camera.
Charlie's
Diaz up in
Angels,
here,
man.
Yeah, Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's
Bro. Give
Angels,
us that.
man.
Give us Anthony Durst.
Let's do it.
Durst.
Let's do it. I'm down. They can do the ink good, I think. I don't know.
First cousin of Fred.
Beetlejuice and Willy Wonka would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what all properties they have, but they
Beetlejuice.
They have
Yeah,
Game
I
of
know
Thrones.
the
I do know
Beetlejuice
that.
stuff.
They did say that.
Give
They
us,
did
give
say
us,
Game
give
of
us the
Thrones.
crow. Give us the crow. Give us
I've been
the
looking
crow.
for a Hot Toys Crow.
Yeah.
Give me a crow.
I've been
I mean,
looking.
again, if they're staying within, because I'm just looking, like you said when you said Beetlejuice, because Beetlejuice was Warner Brothers, wasn't it? Was it Warner Brothers?
I don't know.
Universal.
It was Universal.
It was Universal.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just looking at everything that they could do under the Warner Brothers umbrella since they have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
Well, and I don't think they're just
do.
going to be stuck to Warner Brothers either, right? Like they could.
Well, no, but it's the license that they currently have, unless they acquire another license.
Right.
right.
do
It's
certain
what they're
right.
working with right now.
Because they're working with this right now. You know what I mean? So they, again, and one of the biggest reasons why you're not going to see these in the American market right now is because of one major reason is because of Sideshow. Plain and simple. That's
Yeah.
what
No,
it
that's a
is.
huge deal. That's
Yeah,
or I
because
should
of
say that's a huge
Sideshow.
deal breaker
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
them. So that's why it's kind of like, but Universal they could get eventually. Now I know obviously we're the most. I'm sure the next dozen or so announcements are all going to be Warner Brothers, right? Because they already have a lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
imagine if they
wonder,
did.
I wonder how many sales they're gonna get with that Neo.
That
Yo,
better
if
be priced
Keanu
very
Reeves head
reasonably.
sculpt is fire.
I don't know, but you know what? If they do
It's gonna
Neo
sell.
and then they also do Trinity, I might be all in.
Yeah.
But from
I
the
might
new
be
one,
in.
you think you'd be in?
Yeah, bro, I've always wanted a Trinity figure, bro.
Yeah, I guess it's still a Trinity, but yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted a Trinity figure, bro. Even if they go back and they give us like the OG version, I would do that.
Yeah, the
That's what I
OG version
hope.
would be more desirable, I
Yeah,
think.
I'd definitely do that.
Yeah.
I think that's what they'll probably do. They'll go
Yeah,
back and give us the OG version, and if they do that and give us a Trinity, I'm all in.
that would be
Yeah, I think they would.
Hot
I
Toys
think they
left
would.
money on the table with that line. They should have continued with that.
Yeah, they didn't. They showed Agent Smith and they never released
But
him.
here's the thing, dude. Hot Toys is just literally stretched too thin.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
they are.
with 2 properties.
Yeah, they whether we want to admit it or not, Hot Toys is a Disney company.
Yeah.
It's really what it is. It's Star
Yeah.
Wars and Marvel. And on an occasion, they'll do something like the Batman, on an occasion. But look at all the releases that we see all the time. It's, it's Marvel, it's Spider-Man, it's Star Wars, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think they can't. So if you have somebody like Queen coming in and saying like, you know what, dude, you want Dark Knight trilogy, dude, we're going to give you the trilogy. We're going to give you Bane, we're going to give you Catwoman, we're going to give you a couple different Batmans. We'll give you this Joker.
If they give us some
You
Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, I'm all in.
It's over.
Dude,
I was
that's what
talking
I
to Carlos
want.
about that earlier, bro.
Yes.
I'd be like, dude,
Yes.
give me the Keaton 2-pack, Bruce
Yes.
Wayne, right? Give me the Catwoman, give me the Penguin.
And I want I don't want just any
Joker.
Catwoman. I want the battle damage Catwoman.
I like the battle damage. I want her
crazy
hair
one.
out.
Hair,
and, like,
yeah.
Yeah, give me that
Absolutely.
two sculpts. I mean, dude.
Wait a minute. Didn't they say they were going? Because I know they showed. It's been almost about a year ago. They showed us the Anne Hathaway Catwoman on the Batpod. Didn't they say they were going to make? They were going to make a 1/6 scale version. Is that from the InArts line?
No, I think it's a statue, though, isn't it?
I know that's a statue, but I know they were saying. I remember hearing rumblings back when that was announced that they were going to be doing a 1/6 scale version. Is that part? Oh, Will, y'all got to ask them that question tomorrow.
Which one?
The Anne Hathaway, Catwoman on the Batpod, because they have the statue, they have the
That's
they
the
have
third scale, right?
Yeah, but I remember them saying that it was going to be a 1/6 scale version. I forget.
Yeah, there is a 1/6 scale version statue on the.
It's a statue, not figure. Though.
Yeah, yeah, there is one that's already been. It's been sold out for a while, but it does exist already.
Okay,
so, but they might do a figure too. I mean, I think they're going to go deep on the Dark Knight line. I think
they are.
I think they're going to go. I think that's where they're going to start. Plus the new Batman, and then they're going to do Lord of the Rings, and they're going to do. I know John had said like they're looking at video game licenses because they're easier to get, so they just got to know which ones to get. Yeah, there'll be some good stuff in that too. And their Game of Thrones. He said they're going to do Game of Thrones.
Well, if they have the Warner Brothers video game license too, that would be great. They can do Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, they could from the movie too.
They could do Arkham.
Yeah, but I mean even the game because
they could do the game.
NetherRealm Studios has been.
And I think Mortal Kombat. I mean, it's not really a head sculpt, so I think you could. Well, I guess if you did it from the movie, it would be. But you could.
No, even the video game, they got some great like.
But here's the thing: do you think that they're going to tackle what's relevant? What's most relevant?
Probably going to go for, but I don't know. But I was going to say what's current, but Lord of the Rings is pretty old, and they're going to do that. So
because
Dark Knight's
relevant.
Lord
of the Rings is still relevant.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So when you look at Mortal Kombat, it's kind of divisive because not too
the movie didn't do too well.
It didn't definitely.
It still made good money though for its budget.
Yeah, but if they go video game line, that could be interesting.
Yeah. It's that, but Leo's right. It's not Lord of the Rings or Dark Knight for sure.
No, it's not. It's not.
But it's worth looking.
Real quick, Carlos, $2 super chat. Thank you again, my friend. Says right now, don't buy any new DC figures. I would wait. If you're talking about buying from Hot Toys with DC.
No reason to pre-order anyway.
Yeah, I would wait. Getting through a little bit of chat here, real quick. I got one more topic though. I do want to discuss before we wrap for the evening. I'm just going to bring it up. I think I have it right here. So I'm going to segue into this, and I know it's not old news, but it's old news in our game, right? But the topic is that there's a mix here. So the mix that I have here is I've got the blitzway ecto 1 here, got the Delorean Back to the Future 2 Hot Toys, and I have the Batcycle because at least they announced that, right? Now of course this is blitzway and then Hot Toys, but there's obviously there's speculation going on. Is Hot Toys going to drop this Batmobile version? Who knows? Queen said they're going to do it too, but we don't have any photos. So I just wanted to kind of get everybody's thoughts on this for the last topic of the night. That, I mean, I love vehicles. I don't get every single vehicle, but for me, like seeing these like back to back, that like really hit me hard. Like I'm telling you guys, like this year between what Hot Toys is putting out all these Star Wars figures that we talked about, and then Queen coming out with all this amazing stuff, and then these vehicles, I'm like, dude, I ain't made of money, so. Let me go backwards on it, man. Let me start with you, Jay. Like, what do you think about both? Like, all these, I guess I should say. What's your position? I mean, are you all in, or are these tap outs? Like, oh, this looks great. I think I'm gonna get it, and then when the time comes, you're like,
I'm gonna tell you, I'm all in. All in. I had a conversation with the wife. I said, "Wife, don't leave me. I love you. The bills will always be paid. My baby girl Bella will always money is set aside for college. Everything's gonna be taken care of. But I gotta do this, and this. First, I had to sell her on when she saw the ecto 1. She's like, "You're gonna get the ecto 1. I thought you said you weren't gonna get that one." I was like, "Yeah, but I don't want to get the ecto 1." She's like, "Okay, you want the ecto 1. Where you gonna put it? You got the 89 Batmobile. How you going to get it? And you're talking about getting the Jazz Inc. Another Batmobile. Where you going to put all this stuff?" So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I was thinking Maji cases? And then she's like, what are Maji cases? How much are those? So this is, Rome wasn't built in a day. It wasn't. Rome was not built in a day. So it's going to take me some time. But these vehicles definitely have had they're changing my collection. And they're changing the way. And I'm actually going to do a video. I'm actually working on a video about this, like planning for the future for your collection. Your collection is one way today. It may change tomorrow, and you have to plan for that. And what is the overall end game of your collection? I base vehicles on mine. Some people base statues on theirs. I'm not a statue. I don't think I'll ever be a real big statue collector. Maybe one at some point. But right now, I do love the vehicles because I think it adds to the presence of a 1/6 scale. 1/6 scale, at the end of the day, there's a bunch of figures around. But when you start adding vehicles and dioramas and all that stuff, it just brings it all together.
It elevates it to a whole new level.
I had a guy come in a couple months back, looking at he was doing something with my electricity, something in my house, and he saw the Falcon cockpit with all the figures, Luke and Hunt and Chewie and all of them in it, and he lost his shit. He was just staring for me. I had to tell him, like, bro, I couldn't even be mad at him. I was like, just look, it's dope.
Just bask in the glory that is my collection.
There you go. And he's just like, damn it, I never knew anything like this exists. It just adds so much value to the collection. So yes, to answer your question, I'm all in. I got a DeLorean up there. I got it flying, but that one's gonna be put back on the road, brought back to the G1 original version which it came from, and I'm gonna get the flying DeLorean, and then the Afterlife Batman. I mean the Afterlife Ecto one. It is a must. It is a must. It is a grail. It is a grail, and yeah,
so much character.
So much, and I mean, even like I would say I love the DeLorean over this. Because I just love Back to the Future is my jam. I love Back to the Future. That's my shit. But this just has so much presence and just so much. It's so much eye candy. And I love the beat up version better than the original. I think for the people that missed out on the original version, they're getting the treat with this new Ecto one. Just look at that, like all the stains, the pitting, it just looks good. It's eye candy, and you can definitely have this sitting by itself. You don't really need the figures, but I mean, I'm hoping that they do announce some figures to go along with this, which they will at some point.
They will.
But yeah, I mean, I think the vehicles are great. I'm all in. My end game, it would be definitely this vehicle. I mean, I'm already looking at another DeLorean, looking at the Ecto one, the Bat Pod, the 1966 the Yost Batmobile, and I already got the 89. So yeah, all those are going to be on racks in their own Maji case and displayed, just looking dope. So yeah, but no, I'm definitely all in.
Or real quick, Dokinator, man, hell yeah, dude, a new level. He's got that Pantera reference right there. Bonus points, my friend. I'm curious, really quick. Always Sunnyvale. You said the Wire 1/6 would be sick too. Are you talking about the Wire, the HBO? Are we talking about Stringer Bell and all of them?
Yeah,
because that'd be crazy.
I don't think the Wire is like one of my favorite shows of all time. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. You're making me think if that's what you're talking about. I don't think I could get the Wire figures, man. That would be pretty cool, though. That would be pretty damn cool. I just don't think there's enough people out there that know about it to do it.
That will be cool.
Or Sopranos. Sopranos maybe. Right. Sopranos maybe.
I saw somebody do a James Gandolfini figure of Tony
like
Soprano.
A third party.
Yeah, it was dope. Looked good.
Nice. Real quick, Carlos again with $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. This is Brother Cousins. If they make a DeLorean from the third movie, are you getting it too? Will, how about you? Well, since we're still on you, Brother Cousins, yeah, you would. You would get all three.
I mean, it would be hard because I am getting those figures, but I have plans for how I want to pose the Wild West figures, and it's not with the DeLorean. it'll probably be with the that Clint Eastwood figure that Sideshow just released.
Yeah.
So
Man with no name.
I think that I may tap out with that one because that wasn't my favorite version of the DeLorean. I think having a classic G1 DeLorean and flying DeLorean is enough personally. So that would probably be my tap
if you
out.
had two, wouldn't you just be like, I got to get all three now. I got two of them.
Yeah, then that becomes. I think honestly, it's already overkill, but I think that becomes truly overkill.
Yeah, I think it would be. What's up, Cam? Cam's Collection. What's going on, man? Well, Carlos was asking you, Will, would you pick up the third DeLorean?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. All right.
No, I'm probably not getting it. No, it's a really nice looking car, but I don't think I'm gonna hop on any DeLorean. I know Leo and I kind of went back and forth on it. Like we were both thinking about it. Maybe when it comes out, I'll think about it some more. But I don't really have a lot of vehicles. I mean, the only one I'll have coming up is the Tumbler. I'm gonna get that. I've already locked into that pretty much, and I might be like Jay and get the Bat Pod. But supposedly Queen Studios is doing a Bat Pod, which is really interesting because the Hot Toys one is already pretty damn good. So, you know,
they also said they're doing another vehicle, right? They just didn't tell us what.
Yeah, they didn't tell us what. Yeah. So, but I'm not. I don't think I'm going to get the DeLorean, no, unless maybe it comes out like the newer one, the one they just announced. Maybe that one drops a really good price later or something, and I'll find one and I'll consider it. But for now, no.
That's a grail.
It is beautiful. No doubt about it. I just don't have the connection to Back to the Future. I think that I need to dedicate the space and the money to that.
Understood.
I think that's what it would be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep,
makes sense.
Absolutely.
Well,
Tumblr's different though.
Yeah, you're more. Well, would you get this Batcycle?
No, not this one.
No.
I'd get the Bat Pod though, because that I've considered because I had that in my card in Sideshow recently because I have like a gift card there and I have some reward points. I'm thinking about getting the Bat Pod, but I kind of at this point want to wait and see what Queen Studios does. And Sky, by the way, that's actually a good point. I'm getting the Cloud with Fenrir.
Yeah.
Well, dude, you better hop on it, Anthony, because it's going to be gone soon.
I think it will be, right? Because there was a cutoff date through
1/6 it's already gone.
Yeah, so I need it because that Cloud with the cycle,
it's going to go up like the first one did. The first one's already like $700. Yeah,
I think I might need to get that.
But I'm getting that bike too, so I'll have 2 bikes for Cloud.
well, Leo, man. I know we have connections, but is the connection strong enough for you to warrant either of these 2 big vehicles?
No. Not enough for me to actually warrant. Not the ecto, because like I said, that's not something that's not the wheelhouse that I fall in. But you know, the DeLorean, I mean, it is interesting. You know, it's something that I was thinking about, but I'm with Will. I mean, maybe when it drops, it'll be something because I don't have a major connection to it like everybody else does. You know what I mean? I love the films. You know, as far as you know, I definitely love, you know, the Ghostbusters. I followed them for years. So of course that's been my thing. But yeah, you know, Back to the Future, you know, love the film as well. I stick within the film realm. I have more connection to everything else that I have. As far as the Batcycle, definitely I'm getting that, and definitely I'm getting you know, that figure, and hopefully, you know, depending on the Batmobile and who releases it, I don't know if I'm willing to pay Yoast prices right now. I really don't. You know, I'm still thinking about it, but I don't know because that's a lot. That is definitely a lot.
Yes.
To pull the trigger on right now, man. So I'm just kind of waiting that out just to see how it hits. But yeah, I mean, I definitely there are a couple of vehicles that I want to get, but I don't think that I want to get trapped. And I'm with Will too. I'm thinking because I haven't gotten the Bat Pod yet, so I might get that. And the reason why I might get that is because I'm getting that you know, that 𝕤𝕬𝐿, which again is going to be interesting because if Queen Studios does a 𝕤𝕬𝐿, they might do it better. You know,
yeah.
I mean, see that's why these are the questions that I need to ask tomorrow before I can do anything, bro. Because the thing is, I want that 𝕤𝕬𝐿. I've always wanted her, but you know, of course, everybody was talking about this one as a possible re-release. You know what I mean? So you know, and it may not be an upgrade. So I want to ask them questions tomorrow. I'm gonna go deep, and I'm gonna get my questions, and they're gonna answer them. God damn it, you know what I mean? Tomorrow, because I want to know. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. But yeah, as far as all the rest of them, like the DeLorean and the, you know, I don't want it. The thing is, I don't want to fall into that trap just because everybody else is getting. Oh yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. No,
Yeah.
No. Exactly. That's the worst thing anybody could ever
I just
do.
have that. I don't have that major connection to it like everybody else does. I don't.
Yeah, if you're not feeling it.
Because the thing is, it's like I would have to get the DeLorean and then I have to go back and get the figures as well. And I'm like, am I willing to do that? No, because I don't really have that connection to it. I mean, I'm more of a Marvel, DC, Star Wars fan. That's the realm that I play, and and that's already enough for me.
Yes,
you know what I mean. So, yeah, it's not going to work.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. If you're not, because like here's the thing, like I'm not a huge Dark Knight trilogy fan, right? We all know I don't really care for Bale. You'd have to. That thing would have to look so amazing for me to pick it up, right? But I'll get the Joker, right? But with that, like I don't care about the Tumblr. You know, so that's like the same sense. Like I don't have that connection. Sorry, Will. I know. I don't.
I know you don't. I know
and that's fine. It's just as 𝐿 doesn't have that connection to the DeLorean or the ecto-1, even though you know he's clearly watched these movies several times and knows the franchise and probably loves the franchise, but not enough to have that. You know, like I said, it's don't exactly never pick things up because the masses are doing it, right? And then you're in it for the wrong reason, because you want to be able to love everything that you collect. You collect whatever resonates with you, whether like it's aesthetically or just, you know, sentimental or, you know, nostalgic, whatever, you know. But you have to have a connection, right? Otherwise you're like, why do I have this? Why the hell did I buy this?
Back to the Future and Ghostbusters, like I have that's like direct links to my childhood. Like the DeLorean, I had the Kenner the real Ghostbusters with the ecto-1. That was like the first toy I ever had as a child. So getting a realistic big version of that is like really going back to my childhood and then some. It's like almost like a full circle as a collector in a way, and almost kind of like an end game. Like not saying that I would quit. I'm quitting collecting or anything like that, but it's definitely will get to a point where I really like slow down. As you know, as quality life changes, as having, you know, a child growing up and stuff like that, it is going to come to a point where I'm going to have to slow down. But while I'm still at the point where I am right now, and I have the means to obtain these items, I'll do it right now. And that is kind of like end game, not an end game, but like I said, it's one of those pieces it's a grill. It's more than a grill to me. So if you don't have those, and this is a lot, we're talking a lot of money for these items. So if you don't have that connection to it, I don't think you should do it. Just don't jump on the hype train or I'm gonna buy it because they say it I'm gonna buy it on YouTube.
Yeah,
and then
don't do that.
Later, you selling that and then probably taking a hit on it and buying the next thing. That's crazy.
Yeah,
but if that's what you do, that's fine. But for us or for me, and I think it's like that for everybody on this panel, we have to have emotional connection to it.
Yeah. I mean, there's an extent. There's an extent. Like we've all fell victim of the hype at some point or another. Yeah. But learning from that, and like you're saying, Jay, like you buy something, I see it all the time in groups, Facebooks, Macari, everywhere, offer up. People buy this figure, a week later they have it for sale. Yeah, why did I buy this, man? I got into the hype and I feel like maybe I wanted to be a part of something. And you know what? You're already a part of something. You're a part of this community here. People in chat, people who watch and support other content creators. Like you don't have to. You're participating by being here already, and you can live vicariously through us or other people. Let other people make the mistakes.
Right.
You know, because
we'll tell you about
damn, this figure's amazing, and then people are like, oh shit, well they said it's amazing, I gotta get it, but it may not be amazing for you.
True.
You know. In Hot Toys, since that's the main topic, you know, because until we see more with Queen, we very seldom will say, oh, this is garbage. I don't think they've made a garbage figure. Yeah, we may not be as pleased with this head sculpt, or maybe these accessories are a little chintzy, but they're still amazing quality figures. So everything's amazing. So by that logic, you're buying everything. And that's not how you should run. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't work, man. That don't work. So Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna wrap, dude. This is a good stream. We're just under 2 hours, and I know it's a little late for you guys, so I appreciate your time over there on the East Coast. Now that the times have changed, but what's going on with everybody, man? Let me go backwards, going forward. Let me start with Brother Cousins, man. Jay, thank you for coming as always, man. What do you have going on?
Dude, my
coming
brother,
up this week?
thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure, my brother. Always. Got a collection tour coming out that's going to be dropping pretty soon. I know I've said that.
Let me give you
many
let me get you solo. Let me get you solo.
I got the
Look at that nice
solo.
boss
Yeah,
jacket you got going on there. You got Ali in the back.
Got the Ali shirt. Yeah, you know, try a little bit.
Reminds me that I got to get that figure.
Dude, I forgot. I got to get damn it. Oh, why'd you say that? That's right.
I know.
I gotta get that figure too. Yeah, but got a lot of good stuff on the way. Got a collection tour that I'm dropping. Also got another video that I'm dropping.
Why is he looking directly at me? It looks like you were looking directly at me.
He's speaking to you, 𝐿𝐼𝐿, specifically.
Go ahead, man.
Is he, Will? Say hi to the people.
Oh, shit. I was looking at Muhammad Ali, bro. I wasn't even paying attention.
No, you're good. I'm going back to Jay. But
okay. I was looking at Muhammad Ali. I had to find
just catching people off guard.
Yeah, we got a collection tour coming out. Also got that dropping. Got the top 10 figures I love video that's coming out this week as well. Also, Ahsoka is inbound. Yes. I'll get to open that up. It's gonna be a cool review. Gonna have that for you guys, and best of the best every week that's coming. Oh, and also got a new show for me. I think I may call it Grail Status or something like that, but that's when I take a older figure, unbox it, we just show it live. I'm not going to do that many of them because I can't buy all those grails. Grails are expensive. But I'm opening the Tarkin and Vader 2-pack next week. That's going to be sometime next week, early in the morning, because that's the best time for me to do it. Right before my real job starts. So I'll be doing that. That's going to be cool. That'll probably be like a Tuesday morning type of thing. It's going to be a real quick little thing. We spend some time together. We open the figure. You see if it's like last week, I think I did what was that? I did a DX07, which was not a failure. It's a great figure. I loved it, keeping it in the collection, but there were a little problems with it. So you got to be, kind of, wary of buying older figures because they are older figures and sometimes they have problems. And we experienced that live on the stream, but it was still fun, still a great purchase. I'm still happy with it. But that's about it. That's about it for me. Yeah, it's been good. Thanks so much for having me, Anthony, as always.
Of course, brother. Of course. Yeah. Of course, man. 𝐿𝐼𝐿, my friend.
Yes.
How you doing tonight, man?
How you doing, brother?
Thanks for coming.
How you doing,
great.
Man? That's good, man. Thanks for having me, man. Yeah, a couple of things going on tonight. I will be actually shooting my first adult film. It's called Booty Cheeks and Baby Oil.
I'm in, bro. I'm in. Where do I watch?
A spiritual successor to that ass.
It's basically gonna be a phenomenal thing, man. Like I'm so excited about it, man. Like I have some willing participants, and it's gonna be great. So stay tuned for that. That'll be shown on OnlyFans, though. It's not gonna be here. I'm just playing.
Hell yeah.
Nah, seriously, no. No, tomorrow, basically at 12 o'clock, we're going to actually have the Collectors Lounge International, where basically we're just going to have discussions about, figure talk. It's unrehearsed, so it's just mainly just something where we talk about figures, collectors around the world, just diversity in collecting. Just try to keep it within that. Whatever's popping at that time, it's me, my man Shane, from Figure Focus Shane, and we also have Cam's collection. He's going to actually be on there as well. So it's us, we just get together and just shoot the shit about figures and stuff like that. If you want to be on the show, though, you must bring a beanie. That's what it is. You got to wear the beanie when you're on the show.
I had a really nice skull beanie. Can you imagine that? What else would I be wearing? And it was white and black inverted. You could flip it and it's gone.
Yep. See, you got to get a new one. So basically you got to have a beanie to be on the show. That's the rules. You got to have a beanie. But so that's that. Then later on in the evening, we're going to actually have Take Your Position. That'll be on Iron Logan's channel. So stay tuned for that. I can't wait, for that. We're going to actually, I think it's like a versus challenge with the figures. And then after that, we'll be on Will's show. It'll be Collectors Mingle at 7 o'clock. And then after that, I'll be on Justin's show. uh, uh, you know, um, Justin's collection. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Monday is going to be comic talk with friends, comic book talk with friends. I think I'm not really sure, but I think we will all actually have it Monday. I'm not really sure. I might take a break that Monday and just do it the following week. Wednesday, of course, say what at its usual time, 9:15. So yes, we'll be talking about figures. Don't know if there's going to be any new reveals or releases next week. We just have to wait and see. But we will definitely be talking about the again extended conversation on how the pre-orders went with the Joker. So that definitely is going to be a good one. You'll probably see pretty much everybody here that's on this panel on that show. So stay tuned. Thursday night we will actually have finally Uncivilized Scoundrels. We'll be talking about the latest and everything that's actually happening in the Star Wars universe. So stay tuned for that. And back here on Friday for Figure Flex Friday. So I'm so excited about that. I love that show, bro. It's like one of the most, I mean, it's getting the fans involved and bringing you guys in, and you showing us what you actually have and showing us your flex is so fun. So I like it. Throughout the week, if you want, you can start now. Hashtag Figure Flex Friday. We will actually review and go over your figures with your flex and your collection. So take the best pictures, get it up there, and we will highlight it on the show. That's the purpose for the show. So it's exciting. I love doing that. And yeah, and the cycle starts again. So, and I will actually be releasing. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be releasing my Take Your Position companion video for the classic suit Spider-Man, but I'm going to actually be doing a mashup, not really a mashup, but I'm recreating a cover, a comic book cover. So definitely, definitely stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll also be releasing a video, I believe Monday, with my mashup from I call it my black and gold stealth squad, which is Killmonger, the gold and black Spider-Man figure, and also Ronin. So stay tuned for those. Yep.
That's gonna look sweet, man.
Yep.
Awesome.
Hell
That's
yeah.
gonna be crazy.
Hell yeah, brother. So
and stay tuned for
hello. Wow.
Wait,
Butt cheeks and baby on
Will.
Butt cheeks and baby will. Trust me, you'll love it.
Bro, I'm subscribed. I'm already watching.
Edited by brother cousin.
hello.
Oh shit. That all right, we're going back.
Hello, wow, I'm soloed. Never been this much in the
Yes, you're
spotlight.
soloed now for real this time, man. What's going on, Will?
Anthony, so bro, thanks so much for having me, man. You date Cameron Diaz. I've never been more jealous of you than this moment. I saw Leo's picture literally proved it. So I mean, it was always speculation up until this point, but since TMZ has officially covered it, you are officially dating Cameron Diaz at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
is
it was
official?
TMZ. Leo got the photo from TMZ.
Yeah, I got the photo. The photo's proof. Let me. As a matter of fact, I want to show everybody there's proof. You can bring it up. Bring it up, bro.
Bring it up. Here,
bring it up.
Just,
there's proof.
Why not?
There's
bro?
proof. Why not just bring it up so everybody can actually see that there's proof? So bring that picture up. You got to bring it up, bro, because there's proof that there you go. There's proof. There is proof that
there's proof.
Anthony has been dating Cameron Diaz. They tried to come out of an actual hotel vacation spot. Yeah, there you go.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Dude,
there
it's
it
a
is.
thing.
It's the
Living the life, man. Living the life, Anthony.
That's how we got the
it
news.
An interesting segue, Will.
Interesting development. So,
yes, indeed. But
yeah, so
continue.
like you guys mentioned, Collectors Mingle tomorrow. We're going to be interviewing Queen Studios, John from Queen Studios tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we normally go live at 8. We're going live at 7. So 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. It'll be Leo, Beard God, Mario, Anthony, Optical, and myself. So we'll be interviewing John, and then that'll be fun. We'll ask a lot of good questions. Try to get to any questions that the viewers have if we can. Like I said, I'll make little promises with that one because we only have an hour of his time. So we got to get through all of our questions, then try to get through any others that we can. So that'll be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, like I mentioned. I'm on Leo's show every Wednesday. That's Wednesday at 9:15. Maybe I'll have a segment done again. Who knows? I'm going to leave you guys in limbo. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, right?
As far as the Queen Studios things goes, really quick, and so you encourage people to submit questions, but not guarantee that we'll get to them.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like I'll try to get to them because we have, I think, 15 questions between us. So like we're gonna try to get through those as quickly as we can, and then from there, with super chats, we'll try to get through many other questions as we can. Because I'm sure people will have others that we didn't ask, but if we can get through ours first, I think that'll be a lot of the questions people will have anyway. So we'll just kind of get through those and go from there. And then we'll go through any others if we have time. But like I said, I'll encourage you to send them in. But like I said, I just can't guarantee because we only have an hour of his time.
Right.
So we'll try to get through as many as we can. With that said,
Okay.
there's Lights Camera Collect. We just did one yesterday. So that's every Friday at 9:30. It was 𝕬𝐿 and Optical and I yesterday. So go check that out if you have not already. It's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts for those who want to listen to it, audio only. It is up now officially. Let's see what else. That's pretty much it, I think. I mean, I think I don't know if I'm on any other shows coming up. Just 𝕬𝐿's, and then whoever else invites me next week, and then I'll probably show
Best
up.
of the best.
Best of the best. There you go.
That's the
Okay,
best
so I'll
way,
probably
yeah.
be on that. But yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. And yeah, like I said, 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. It's going to be a big show. So I'm excited. Looking forward to it. Anyway, thanks for having me, man.
No, hell yeah. Hector's wondering, where do we submit? I would say in the chat, right?
Yeah, in the chat. Yeah.
Tune in tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
Yeah,
7
yeah.
p.m. Eastern. Like I said, I'll try to, if we can get through the 15 questions pretty quickly, then we could go through super chats and have them answer questions. But if we can't, I just don't want to let people down and not be able to get to all of them, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Well, fair enough.
So anyway.
Fair enough. Well, all right, everybody in the chat, thank you so much for tuning in and super chats and support. I appreciate it. Beskar Kid says, it looks like I missed the party. That's all right, my friend. I know you'll catch us on the replay. Sorry, brother.
Bro.
You know, but yeah, man. Well, what's going on with me? Streams on Saturdays. I got news. Those of you who follow me know I've been up on, you know, I've been riding the news pretty hard on pretty much everything 6 scale. So expect more of that. Possibly a couple reviews here and there. We do have some more spotlight hours in the works. Also doing, you know, some Exo 6 stuff. So some things have to take priorities, but there's always something coming on the channel. Again, subscribe to everybody here on the panel tonight if you have not already. And of course, myself, if this is your first time here and you like what you see, man, this is what it's all about, man. 6 scale, community, good times, great oldies, all that good stuff. So that's it, man.
Yes.
So you guys have a great night, and we'll see you when? I'm actually, you know what? I may be
Tomorrow
doing
night,
Mario,
Sunday.
couldn't make it, but tomorrow I might be also doing, the posing review with Mario tomorrow. Possibly. We might still be doing, you know, we've been scheduling conflicts and things like that, but that's not gone. We're just, so that may be tomorrow. And then, yes, of course, I will be on Will's tomorrow night, 7 p.m. and possibly everybody else on the panel at some time during this week. So again, make sure you guys subscribe to everybody here. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one, man.
All for the nookie. All for the nookie.
OnlyFans, baby. Will Sexificate.